Okay, today we're going to be talking about Operation Overlord, which was D-Day, and what happened in that situation. Um, we've had uh, we've had some people that have, and I forget who it was exactly, so forgive me, that the D-Day was their topic for the World War II presentation, and they said that the date that this was supposed to happen was supposed to be June 5th, but because of bad weather that it actually got pushed back to June 6th. Now, prior to D-Day, though, what had happened was that there's a place to the northeast of Normandy called Pas de Calais, and this is actually the narrowest point on the English Channel between England and France. And what the U.S. did was they actually got the Germans to believe that that was the place where the invasion was going to take place. They put up tents. They took old ships and parked them off the British shore. They had inflatable trucks, inflatable tanks, and they had some soldiers there. Some were real soldiers. Others were just people that they just kind of recruited to say, hey, we just need you to kind of wear these green uniforms and mill around and act like you're doing something militarily involved. And the Germans fell for it. Now, they didn't fall for it wholeheartedly, but they fell for it enough where they kept some reinforcements at Pas de Calais, and Normandy was not totally exposed, but it didn't have the troops there that the Americans were originally thinking. Okay, so June 6, 1944, the U.S. starts heading across the English Channel. The first phase of D-Day was at the 101st Airborne. They were going to parachute in something like 8,000 plus paratroopers. They were supposed to land behind enemy lines, and then they were supposed to start making their way back towards the English Channel. And then the goal was, with those guys moving towards the English Channel, and with the combination of British, Canadian, and American troops that were moving inland from the English Channel, they were going to just make a nice little German sandwich here. Unfortunately, what happened was that a large number of the paratroopers did not land where they were supposed to land, or if they did, the supplies that were supposed to accompany them were blown off course. And that stage of Operation Overlord did not go according to plan. Now, there were 5 beaches where the troops were landing. There was Utah and Omaha. The American troops landed there. Then you had Golden, Juno, and Sword, and the British military was landing there. And then, well, a combination of British and Canadian military were landing there. Now, Gold, Juno, and Sword, the resistance there was actually pretty minor. Utah Beach saw some resistance, but not a great deal. Omaha Beach, however, was a completely different story. There were cliffs that kind of sat up and over Omaha Beach, and the Germans took very good advantage of this. They built these concrete bunkers or concrete pillboxes up in these cliffs, and so when the Americans came ashore, the Germans just sat up in there in their machine guns, and they literally just picked the American troops off one by one and just mowed them down by the hundreds. What we're going to do now is we're going to watch a clip from the movie Saving Private Ryan. I'm going to tell you right now, if you're a person that has a little bit of a queasy stomach, then you might want to put your head down on your desk, or you might want to try to filter out some of what it is that you're going to watch, because it does get a little bit bloody and gory. But again, we have to remember, this is war.
Clear the ramp! ammo. Stand out of your weapon. Keep those exits clear. I'll see you on the beach. to clear these obstacles! Make hold for the tanks! All the armor's foundering in the channel! Order, sir! You go somewhere else! I'm clearing this one! Come on, Briggs!
Okay, so you can see that those are the first, that's part 1 and part 2. You're going to watch part 3 and 4, but these video clips that I'm showing you are only 15 minutes in length, and this one's up. So I'm going to end this one, and then you're going to have to go to chapter 20, section 4, part 2, and then you'll be able to watch Saving Private Ryan Omaha Beach Part 3 and Saving Private Ryan Omaha Beach Part 4.